Hey, come see us on tour. We're hitting up Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Buffalo, New York, Reno, Nevada, San Diego, California, Scottsdale, Arizona, Chicago, Illinois, and Urbana, Illinois. Get your tickets right now at cheatcodesmusic.com. See you all there.
Like, I think the best example of that is like, what is it? Snow White.
Oh,
like,
Snow White's horrible.
Snow White. I don't even know it hasn't come out yet. But the thing is, like, they so many people's words influence what they did with this film, and like, yeah, I obviously, like, Peter Dinklage, he's drinking on a podcast. He says what he says, and like every single person in the dwarf community was like, yo, why would you take these roles from us, man?
This is like from
Thanos snapped like all of the other people who could compete with him out of the industries. He's like, yo, nobody's getting this role.
Well, you guys remember the trailer from August, but that original trailer pretty quickly got over 1 million YouTube dislikes. Yeah. So then I think they like either took it down or like, okay, we have to remake this whole movie.
Wow.
Wait, really? Why?
Yeah, this is from August, but
it's been plagued with like fucking just terrible decisions, terrible PR.
They originally had 8. It was supposed to be like 8 dwarfs, but it's all live action. But they weren't all dwarfs, and they were like multicultural or whatever. Like it was just regular sized people.
It was going to be dwarfs. Peter Dinklage said what he said on the podcast, so they were like, "We're not going to do that. We're going to go a different direction."
Peter Dinklage said it was offensive to have real life dwarves. So they did like one dwarf, but not the other dwarves or whatever. And then they showed like a picture of it. People got mad, like, what the hell is this? So then they decided we're just gonna CGI them. And then there was like a picture of the CGI and it looked horrible. So then they had to like go back and redo it.
Yeah, see, when everyone starts making decisions basing off of trying to make everyone happy, you're screwed.
You're screwed. Yeah. And that's like what you're saying is true, but it's like one variable of the many that's like leading to this fucking lull in Hollywood, where like, yes, there are soulless remakes. Yes, like people aren't putting money into anything creative because they're afraid of losing money. So they're trying to bank on like solid IP that they can at least try to like calculate their returns on. It's fun. I'm glad. Honestly, I am fucking glad, like so glad that Wicked is doing fine. Because
you're like,
it seems like
the industry is
we need it. Like
it's doing good.
Need it. But like,
and Moana too.
If I'm being honest, like it seems like they were doing everything that they could to not make this fucking thing do well
with the marketing. The marketing,
not even the marketing. It's just like the people, like the.
Well, I will say this about Wicked 2. I haven't seen Wicked 2. But from what I hear, they essentially did shot for shot of the play, which I think is very smart in today's world.
Well, Wicked 1 just dropped, so I don't know when Wicked 2 is supposed to come out.
So they're doing it part 1 and part 2. But
I know, but you said I haven't seen Wicked 2. It's not out yet.
No. But my point of saying this is, people love the play.
Yeah.
They're doing part 1 and part 2. So when you go see the play, there's an intermission, then you see part 2.
They stuck to the source material.
But I saw the first one, and I was told that they added things that were not a part of the play at all. Like they added a sister that's not there. They added like,
but I think all of like
aspects to the story that weren't.
I thought all the dialogue was pretty much the same.
For someone that didn't know the story at all, I'd never seen the play, never seen any of the old versions. Didn't even know what it was about. I went and saw it, and I thought it was good. I thought it was well done. I thought it ended in a place that like felt like a beginning, middle, and end. I didn't even know that it was like a cliffhanger for the next one. So I was like, all right.
Because my whole
is the thing they keep like. Well, go ahead.
I was just saying, my whole point is when there's something that people love and people have loved it forever, and then all of a sudden you take it to a left turn, all of a sudden people are like, oh, this again? Like, screw that. I don't even want to see it. Because the thing with the Snow White thing was the main actress comes out. She says, don't worry, we changed the story. It's not going to be about a prince. He's not going to like kiss me and wake me up. That was gross. Am I right? And then everyone's like, wait, what? The whole story is about Snow White and she falls in love with the prince and the prince saves her. And then it's like, what do you mean? So now everyone's like, screw this movie. And it's like the original Disney movie from like the 1940s or whatever, animation.
The thing is, and it's funny because I've been watching the whole fucking thing. I feel bad for her, honestly, because like these were probably the talking points that they gave her.
Exactly. 100%.
They gave her these talking points because it happens. Like, you're doing promotion of the film. They're like, this is what we want you to say about the film when it comes up. And it's like, yo, this isn't like some, I don't know, antiquated story about like femininity or anything. Like, this is a reimagining of this that's like, you know, a difference, female empowerment. Like, this is what we're doing, and da 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 da. And like, this motherfucker got fuegoed, bro. Like, she got bomb fired for all of the stuff, and then she had to walk it back. But like, I feel like some of the stuff was her, because obviously she was like, oh, I didn't really watch like Snow White. I didn't really like care about this thing.
It's like
and,
when you come
that's
in,
going to make people
Right.
upset. Like, fucking regardless.
I feel like
But
it's a good thing, though.
So much of the stuff that people
it's not a good thing
No,
for
I'm
the
saying
movie.
if you talk about right, but as far
the
as
film's
like,
gonna be.
but like a few years ago, they would have had to make those statements, and people would have been like, "You have to say that," and the culture would have been like, "Good, you made these changes because you're supposed to." But now, when people are like being overly woke, overly politically correct, people are starting to be like, "No, we don't like that. You need to stop doing that." So that's the only good side of it, I would say. They're starting to get annoyed by the woke stuff as opposed to coming with the pitchforks, being like, "You better be woke."
If you like that clip and want to see another one, click here. If you want to see the full podcast, click here.